Anywho. We did it. Succeeded in the mission. I finished sending the data to the UB protected to headquarters and to Miss Wiki as well. Thank you for your hard work, Tia. We should learn everything to know about there is about Celestila, known as the UB Blaster. And we have also had word from headquarters. So there's only one UB left for us to take care of. And we had our hands full with so many individuals for this last UB. It's a rather dangerous situation, but are you alright, Chief? Yes, of course, but me and my Pokemon were fine. Of course we ran into some difficult situations. Being surrounded by UBs and outflanked by them made it rather touch and go for a while, as I feared. What is it, Mr. Looker? You have been acting rather odd for a while now, haven't you? No, it's nothing. Could it be? Could it be a long-delayed feast? Oh, yes, indeed. What a disaster that you found me out. The truth is that I'm starving, just starving. How a Snorlax feels, I know exactly how. How hopeless you are, Mr. Looker. But I suppose we have been putting it off for rather a long time. You must be hungry indeed. Then allow me to make a point to this time to find a delicious restaurant for us all. Ah, yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. It's a bit embarrassing to admit, but I'm actually quite famished myself. So you two stay here and relax while I go find us a place to eat. The chief can't take much more of this. She must be exhausted. She acts particularly cheery when she's feeling unwell to hide her weakness from others. Sorry about that. I know I may be a bit late for this, but there's something I would like to tell you. It's something that happened 10 years ago now. I came to Alola region at the time as part of a 3-person team to eradicate a UB. Of course, we did not know them as the UBs back then. It was simply a dangerous creature. My team succeeded in chasing down the UB, and then we tried to put an end to it. But somebody screwed up. Nanu. This half-hearted fool here felt sorry for the monster, even if only for a moment. That moment was enough to get the 3rd member of our team done by the UB. This I cannot deny. I made an error of judgment. I failed to consider the fact that she was not trained for combat. She was just bait for the UB, and the international police knew it. The UBs relentlessly seek out those who have passed through the Ultra Wormhole. The passage must change them somehow, though they have been bathed in some energy, something that the beast can smell or sense. It is thought that the UBs can track such people as those sniffing them out. It's not like the monsters come here by choice. They don't want to be here. So they smell that familiar scent and think there'll be a wormhole, that they'll get home. Nalia, you called her bait. She really was, wasn't she? Fowler. That was the moment international police calls them. Humans who appeared from an ultra wormhole, and those who are bathed in the great deal of energy that pours out of them. She had come through a wormhole. She was done from another world, and she was put in our team to help draw the UB to us. And now you're repeating history. You got a follow right here, haven't you? That's right, girl. I'm talking about you. Yes, it's true. She passed through an ultra wormhole. Tia was exposed to the energy, so she may indeed be a follower. But I'm back. I'm sorry, young Tia, but let us continue this talk another time. I'm sorry, you two. I couldn't get a reservation at the restaurant. It seems like it's a very popular place. Hey, Missy. Mr. Nanu, I didn't realize you were here. Another one of those monsters appeared, this time on Pony Island. Tell you more when you get there. We'll meet at the floating restaurant at Seafolk Village. This next one seems to be a real tough opponent. Be sure you're ready for it. Oh, yes, of course we will. Thank you again, Mr. Nanu. Mr. Looker, is everything alright? Of course. It's fine. Not a problem at all. Then I will take my way to the floating restaurant at Pony Island. Of course you are ready, Tia. Please come and join us again. So it's on Pony Island next. I'll be counting on you, Tia. Let us meet again at the floating restaurant at Seafolk Village. So you came, young Tia. The chief has already left to set up for protection around the populated areas. You sent her off the wrong location? What choice did I have? She's reaching her limit. You have to force her to stand by to regain her strength. So now we can finish our little talk. You got one follower right here. And another one is Anabel, though I don't think she knows it herself. Nanu and I, we found her here 10 years ago, unconscious on the shore of this very land. We'd just finished our mission here. She had lost most of her memories, but 4 things she could tell us. That her name was Anabel, and that she came from the Harrow region, that she had protected some tower there, and that she was a powerful trainer. Then she was placed under observation of the international police, all because they detected an insane amount of ultra wormhole energy from her. It may be that she was wandering lost in the wormhole for some time. Regardless of that, she then entered the international police herself. And then got promoted right up past you. Her senior, is that it? Gotta hand it to the international police. They are really terrible, using the same strategies, setting up another follower, even though the same thing failed before. Your assumptions are half right in. However, this mission, she chose herself. She chose. Perhaps something in her laments, whether she is conscious of it or not. Perhaps she feels some grief over the fate of the UB, which came to this world just as she did. But she is still a follower. It is her fate to be targeted by the UBs. With the follower right before them, the UBs will run wild with excitement. No matter how good she might be, everyone has their limits. That's why I had dropped to distract the UBs, to divert some of their attention. That is why I asked you to help with the catching of the UBs. But you're out of luck now. With Anabel in that condition, she'll be done for if she runs into any more UBs now. Yes, I imagine that she false led I sent her out and will not buy us any more time. But we're out of time, girl. How about you battle with me? What a good little girl you are. Then let's go. Man, this is kind of sad. I was already big before, but like, this is kind of sad, bruh. Alright, we'll be right back.